Good morning, good morning. We are doing a walkthrough. So guys, my client's gonna be closing this month and we're doing what's called a walkthrough. So let me break it down to you for those of you that are worried about there's something wrong with the house. So we actually protect the clients several different ways. One, you get an inspection, which happened last week on Monday. Inspection costs somewhere between $300 to $400, maybe more depending on the size of the home. The inspector will come and look at everything. Now, they're not going to do a deep dive in, but they're going to check things that will indicate if we need a specialist, like a roof specialist, a plumber, an electrician, but they'll check everything to make sure everything works. This is actually a better way to do this, because if you hire a roofer and a plumber individually come out to look at everything, it's going to be very, very expensive. You could do it, but it's going to cost a lot more money. Think of a general inspector, kind of like when you go to the hospital, you go into the ER, they're kind of checking everything for a checkup, and then when something doesn't look right, they're like, hey, you need to go see a specialist. Once that's done, then we are going to come back and do what's called a walkthrough, which I come with you, and we have the report, and the building manager will be here too. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over the report to make sure everything's going to get taken care of, and then we're also going to walk through the house and we're going to blue tape everything that doesn't look right. Cracks, things that are broken, things that just doesn't seem correct, and we're going to tag them so they know, hey, we saw that and we want that fixed. Then between that time and the time before we close, the builder or whoever's you're going through is going to be fixing the house. They're going to get everything done, and then usually the week or sometimes the day of or the day before of the closing, we will come back again, me and you, and we're going to walk through the house. We're going to make sure every blue tape is taken care of. We're going to make sure everything on the report is done, and then you're going to sign off on the home. A lot of times you'll see people on TikTok talk about, like, my house is horrible in condition because they skip inspection. And I will say inspection is not 100%. There are things that will be done. Like, I bought my house last year, and I'm finding a few things that we miss. We're human. We miss things. As long as it's not a major thing where I'm like replacing an AC system or I got a leak in my roof, like, we want to make sure those major things are covered, but little tiny things we'll probably miss. No matter how many times you go through it, you're going to miss stuff. But the other thing too is the warranty within the 1 year is that my client gets to call them to come fix anything within the 1 year that happens. Especially with new home construction, and within the first year, you'll get settling for the foundation. You'll get cracks. They'll come fix those things too. That's why a lot of people are doing new construction, because of the warranties and the peace of mind to know, like, hey, I can always call someone. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to pay for this myself. Like, for example, at my house, one of my outlets started going and my breaker started tripping. And so I just called the electrician that did it for my house through the builder, and they came out, they switched out my breaker, they put in new outlets, and they fixed everything. It cost me nothing. So if you want more information, make sure you go to my bio, fill out the link, or text us.